Alright, today I want to talk about the new 2012 Prius Plug In Hybrid. The first rule of thumb I need you to know is do not make this car more complicated than it has to be. This is actually a very, very simple car. If you already know how a traditional Prius operates, you understand 90% of this vehicle. We've only changed two things on this vehicle mechanically as compared to a traditional Prius. What we've done to this car is we've taken the regular Prius that you all know and replaced the nickel metal hydride battery with a lithium ion battery. And then we've added an onboard charging station to the vehicle. That's the only difference in the car. What that allows the customer to do is with a fully charged battery, they now can drive about 12 to 15 miles on full electric power up to 62 miles an hour. After they run out of power, the car just turns into a regular Prius. Mechanically, that's exactly how it operates. Under the hood, you're going to find everything you would find in a regular Prius. Same exact 1.8 liter engine, same exact 134 net horsepower engine. No difference whatsoever. There are a few styling cue differences between a Prius plug-in and a traditional Prius. What you're going to find on plug-in is this gray accent on the front bumper you'll find on all Prius plug-ins. All Prius plug-ins will be equipped with alloy wheels, just like this. Of course, you'll have the plug-in hybrid badge on the front fender, and you'll see the gray door handles no matter what color the car is on all plug-in hybrids. That's how you'll be able to tell if the car is a plug-in or a traditional Prius from across the parking lot. Looking at the inside of the vehicle, it's the same as a traditional Prius. Same exact dimensions you'll find in a regular Prius. Looking at the trunk of the car, the trunk on this car is the same exact size trunk. One of the best parts about this vehicle when compared to a traditional Prius is the fact that the customer will not sacrifice any cargo or any back seat room when moving from a regular Prius to a plug-in Prius. You do lose a little bit of underfloor storage in the trunk of the vehicle. On the traditional Prius, you have your spare tire located underneath the floor and some underfloor storage. In this vehicle, however, the only underfloor storage you have is this compartment right here, which houses your charging cord, which comes with the car, and a tire repair kit. Yes, tire repair kit, otherwise known as fix-a-flat and an air compressor. This vehicle is not equipped with a spare tire. Reason being is the lithium-ion battery in this car is a bit larger than the nickel metal hydride battery you'd find in a traditional Prius. So the spare tire well that you'd find in a traditional Prius is gone because the battery takes up that room. So no spare tire in the car, tire repair kit in the place of that. We do give the customer, every Prius plug-in customer, 3 years of roadside assistance with every Prius plug-in. Now we do recommend that be the first line of defense when it comes to a flat tire in the car, because if you were to use a tire repair kit to repair the tire, the chemicals that go into the tire to plug up the punctured tire will ruin the tire pressure monitoring system transmitter that the customer will have to replace if they do use the tire repair kit. So we recommend the 3 years roadside assistance be the customer's first line of defense when it comes to a spare tire, or excuse me, when it comes to a flat tire. Let's talk about charging this car for a minute. Every Prius plug-in comes equipped with a charging cord just like this, and it's as simple as this. I can plug the car into my normal household outlet. We recommend a customer has a dedicated 15 amp circuit for the outlet in their garage or wherever they're going to plug it in at their house. It is not required, but it is recommended. I then take the other end of my charging cord. To open this up, just push it like this, it pops right open. You've got a small LED light right here which lights up so you can see it if it's in the dark. And I plug in my charging cord. Once it starts to charge, you'll see a little orange light come on right there. On a fully depleted battery, it will take me about 3 hours to fully charge the car. If that is too much time for some customers, we do offer a level 2 charging station through Leviton that is $999 with a basic installation. But just be mindful that not all customers will qualify for a basic installation based on the electrical system in their house. So the 3 hours should suffice for most customers. That's all there is to it to charge this car. You can charge it at any time. I can unplug it and plug it back in again. Causes no damage, and I don't have to fully charge it if I don't want to. If I want to let it sit there for an hour and then take it out and start driving, I can do that. I'm just not going to have that full 12 to 15 mile of EV range on my vehicle. Coming around to this side of the car, couple of one noteworthy option you're going to find in this vehicle is a charging timer. This car does give you the ability to time when you want to begin charging the car. In the example I showed you before, as soon as I plugged the car in, it began to charge. But in most areas, electricity costs less in the middle of the night than it does in the middle of the day. So I theoretically can take my car, go home, set the timer to begin at 1 or 2 in the morning and then end by a certain time, and it'll start charging my car in the middle of the night even when I plug it in at 7 p.m. So that's just going to cost the customer less electricity to plug in the car. Another great feature of this vehicle, this right now currently is the only plug-in hybrid on the market where the customer can choose when they want to use their EV range. I mentioned before, with a fully charged battery, you'll get about 12 to 15 miles of full EV range, up to 62 miles an hour. Many vehicles like this, once the car is fully charged, when you get in the car and start driving, it defaults to EV, and you can use up all of your EV range just driving on the highway when you start out. With this particular vehicle, let's say I have a commute of 20 miles. The first 5 miles are a side street, the next 10 miles are on a highway, and the next 5 miles are on side streets. When you go on a highway with an electric car, the faster you go, the more EV juice that you use. So on this car, I can get into it with a fully charged battery, pop it into EV mode for the first 5 miles, take it out of EV mode by hitting the EV button, drive it as a normal Prius for the 10 miles on the highway, and then my last 5 miles on the side street, put it back into EV mode so I can maximize my overall gas mileage with the vehicle. The only plug-in hybrid on the market right now that can do that. You're going to find there are 2 different plug-in hybrid models, your base model and your plug-in advanced model. That's it, only 2 models with no options. The base plug-in hybrid is equipped similarly to a 2012 Package 3 Prius liftback. Plus, it has the alloy wheels, it has remote air conditioning, and it has heated seats. Heated seats even on your base car, which has cloth seats. Your advanced model is equipped exactly like a Package 5 with an AT package. So a fully loaded Prius is your plug-in advanced. You do get one additional feature on that plug-in advanced. Obviously, N2 is standard on both vehicles. You get the premium HDD system in the plug-in advanced, but you also get 5 additional apps on that N2 system. Charge management, a vehicle finder, an Eco dashboard, as well as a remote climate control, which you can use from your phone, and your public charging station map. So I can find where the public charging stations are on my head unit. I can look at my phone and find out where my vehicle is. I can set the climate control in my vehicle from my phone. Does require a Safety Connect subscription, and you do get 3 years of complimentary Safety Connect with this car. Since N2 is 3 years, Safety Connect is only 1 year. You get 3 years of Safety Connect so that those additional apps on your N2 system will work. Overall, a very simple car when it comes to the world of plug-in hybrids. Understanding how a Prius works is 90% of the battle. Only thing we've added is the ability to charge it and drive it on full EV mode. Other than that, it's just a regular Prius. And if a customer doesn't like any aspect of the car, you always have the option to sell them a regular Prius. That is all, and please contact us for any additional